Yo, what's up, guys? It's Zealous. We got some stuff in the mail. SocalTCG and Jimmy Jones decided to send us some care packages. Let's see what they hooked us up with. I guess we'll start with JimmyJonesTCG. So for those of you who don't know, I met Jimmy Jones at Fort Lauderdale Collecticon when MetaZoo was being re-released.
Fellas,
What's up?
Jimmy Jones.
Jimmy Jones. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's good to see you, dude.
It was MetaZoo's first Collecticon under new management, and Jimmy and I both did some traveling to make it there. I came from Ohio, which is about a 16-hour drive, and Jimmy and his little one came all the way from Canada. I have no idea how long of a drive that would have been, but much respect. Jimmy and Jimmy Jones Jr. were a part of a video that I created called Project ETOS, and in my opinion, it's worth checking out. But let's talk about what Jimmy sent us. So far, we've pulled out a pack of Nightfall sleeves, and Nightfall is definitely one of my favorite MetaZoo sets. Jimmy has been taking some notes. He also sent us a set of the convention cards, and they've all got the MetaZoo stamp on them. I really love the extended art on these cards, and I think it does the artwork justice. But if I'm being honest, those sketch cards are not easy to get. If you've ripped some of those convention packs, maybe leave a comment how many packs you've ripped and how many sketch cards you've actually pulled. I ripped roughly 100 convention packs, gave 3 away, kept 1, and I only pulled 4 sketch cards. When I picked this box up, I knew it was a little bit heavy. This man done sent me a full box of Nightfall. I gotta say, this is probably my favorite booster box from the old MetaZoo. I love the hollow pattern on it and the way that the moons glow in the dark. That's just such a nice touch in my opinion. And I thought it'd end there, but no, it just keeps on going and going. He sent me something wrapped up in bubble wrap, and whenever you go to unravel it, it's Wendigos. Not one, but 2 Wendigos. One PSA 9, one PSA 10. This was one of my favorite cards in Nightfall, and I really hope it finds its place in the new MetaZoo. The last thing that I found wrapped up in the bubble wrap was this bundle of cards. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, Jimmy, haven't you done enough already? This man's too kind. I've met quite a few people in the community that honestly have such great hearts, and those type of people are not the easiest to find nowadays, so I try not to take that for granted. This bundle of cards ended up being a bundle of Wendigos. Anything from Pen Club to Nightfall, even Halloween Wendigos. And also, he sent me a reverse hollow Air Rods, which was one of the last cards that I needed to complete my Nightfall set. MetaZoo Maniac actually gave me one of those at Cleveland Collecticon, so I thought that was pretty funny. Jimmy, I just want to say you're an awesome dude, and it was so cool getting to meet you in Miami, and I truly appreciate you sending me all this cool MetaZoo stuff all the way from Canada. Now let's move on to what SocalTCG sent us. SocalTCG also participated in Project ETOS, and I've not really got to meet this guy in person, but hopefully someday we cross paths. When I opened the package, there actually was a letter on top, and this is what it read.
Yo, just wanted to show appreciation for the time, effort, and dedication you put into the zoo community. Nothing too crazy here. Keep doing what you're doing. I could have sworn I heard you say something about wearing your hat out, so I figured here's a backup and some other small goodies. P.S. Everything is new and unworn.
Well, to start out, you're 100% right. I did say something about needing a new hat, and I can't believe that you caught that. Socal sent me a brand spanking new Caster Cup hat. Like, how'd you even remember that? By the way, this is my favorite MetaZoo hat, so thanks, man. Next is a bundle of yellow envelopes. We'll start getting into that here in a minute, but first, we're going to look at this right here. This is actually a MetaZoo jersey. And if you look on the sleeve, it's got a Loveland Frogman. So Socal definitely sent this at the perfect time considering Torrential Tides is right around the corner. And if you look at the other sleeve, there's a Caster Cup logo, and on the back, it says Caster with the number 22. And just in case you're wondering, he sent me a medium. Now let's move on to these envelopes. When I started cracking these, I had no clue what to expect. Socal ended up sending me some custom homemade MetaZoo pins, and he made me a Sun Wukong bottle opener. That's pretty cool. I definitely didn't expect him to make that. And I have no clue how he made these pins, but he ended up making quite a few of them. There's some that's got Mothman on it. He even used my sticker to make one of the pins. Didn't expect that. And one of my personal favorite is this Grim Reaper's crown that you could see has some of the hollow in the background. That is super sick. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that's going to appreciate this Topps Chrome pin.
Wow.
And as we start to open up this second envelope, you could see we have a graded slab. And not just any slab, it's a Headless Horseman, graded by DSG. I think this is actually my first DSG slab. Take a look at the back and it's serialized out of 5,000. Now let's start cracking this third envelope. Honestly, like I said, I did not know what to expect in these. They were all like mystery bags. And this one, he sent me a bundle of cards. On top was a hollow Bigfoot from WPT. Next up was a serialized Quetz from Topps. And then final was one of the hollow mailbox promos from Houston, Texas. And for those of you who's wondering, the Quetz was serialized 31 out of 99. It's actually my first serialized Topps card, and I really wanted one of these hollow promos. As we get into this final envelope, we pull out a MetaZoo lanyard from the Caster Cup. This thing is so cool in my opinion. It's got so many of the cryptids on here. And in my opinion, the merch is one of my favorite things about MetaZoo. I like the backpacks. I thought that the keychains were pretty cool. The Pin Club stuff was really cool. I really like the lanyards, jerseys, the hats. I really look forward to seeing what the new MetaZoo team's going to do whenever it comes to things along that alley. And the last thing that Socal sent us, he sent us some pins from Pin Club. I'm pretty sure that these came from Nightfall, and I've got a curtain that I've been adding a bunch of pins to, so that's where these are going to go. All right, huge shout out to SocalTCG and Jimmy Jones as well. They really didn't have to do any of this. They truly went out of their way sending me all this stuff at no cost to me. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. I'm just out here trying to do my thing for the community, you know. You guys really don't have to do anything for me. Other than, you know, maybe consider liking, commenting, subscribing if you enjoy. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.